right? So that's not how you end up passionate about your work. You cultivate passion. And the more I looked into it, the more it became clear. You get good at something as you get better at something, you get more control over your life and your career.
Yep.
And then you got to take that control for a spin. And that's when you really begin crafting your working life over time into something that really resonates, right? So the passion is cultivated. The passion is grown. You want to end up passionate about your work. But if you're 22 and saying, let me figure out now what I'm supposed to do, and if I just figure that out and match that to my job, I'll be happy from here on out. It's a Disney fairy tale.
What about natural inclinations in the sense that, visionary versus operator, or, systems people versus big idea people, that sort of idea? Where does that fit into this thing around passion?
Well, it matters, right? Because ultimately what you're trying to do is if you get good at something, you get control. So you want to say, what advantages do I already have pushing me towards getting good at something, right? So if you've already been training for something, well, let's keep that in mind because I've already done a lot of work for this. If you feel like you have an inclination towards a certain type of thing, you're very technical. Okay, it's probably going to be easier for you to get really good at something in a technical field, right? Maybe you have some sort of family connection to whatever. Hey, let's not ignore that, right? I mean, whatever is going to get me quicker towards being good at something that's valuable is what I want to care about. So what I often say, it's about lowering the threshold, right? So follow your passion. The threshold is find your one true passion. And if you miss, you're screwed, right? I'm lowering the threshold to, there's a lot of things you could probably cultivate into a really passionate professional life. There's a lot of things, not everything for sure, right? But there's probably a lot of things. The hard part's not finding one of those things. It's what you do once you choose it. It's the work you do for the next 10 years. So, I'm not throwing a dart at a job listing board and saying, I guess that's what I'm going to do. But I'm also not super fretting that if I don't make this choice exactly right, I'm going to be in trouble. If it's like, this seems interesting to me, I have an inclination for this,